Hey guys, what's up? It's Johnny here, and welcome to another episode of The SIC Show. And as always, I'm super pumped to be here. I'm here with my main man B. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, good, man. And we actually should be in the dark, guys, because we're running on a generator right now. We haven't had power for over 24 hours. A massive storm has hit us here in Australia.
Oh man, my fridge is defrosting. But anyway, it's all good. We still get the show done, bro. That's what I love about it. This week on the show, we interview the wonderful Varina Patel, and she's got a story for you about 5 languages.
Yeah, and she inspires us with an amazing once-in-a-lifetime lava image from Hawaii, and she shows us the lens that she loves the most, the macro 180mm macro lens.
Drool! All right, let's get into it.
Enjoy.
The SIC Show. Share, inspire, create.com. Share.
Varina, so share an interesting fact about yourself.
Okay, this is it. It's very exciting. I travel so frequently that I have picked up 5 different languages. I can speak 5 different languages. How cool is that?
Okay, so speak it.
Yeah, okay, I can count to 3 in Japanese.
Yeah?
Fluent in Japanese. 3.
Yeah, do it.
Ichi, ni, san. Good, right?
Yeah.
I can also count to 3 in German, French, Spanish, and English. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. German, eins, zwei, drei. Spanish, uno, dos, tres. French, un, deux, trois. English, 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
I know.
That is awesome.
That is a talent. Yeah.
The only what is it? Spanish that I know is Dos Equis.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. All right.
Inspire.
Okay, Varina. So, inspire us with another one of your amazing creations.
All right, so the shot that stands out to me, one of my favorite shots ever, is a shot that I took in Hawaii on the Big Island. It's the lava from the Kilauea volcano, and the lava by itself is just amazing enough. Watching the land, the old black lava rock breaking apart, and the rich gold and orange lava seeping through is so amazing. But this, just what was happening in this photo is that the lava was coming over the edge of the cliff, and it was falling into the ocean. And as it fell, it was building this amazing, stalagmite? Which is it? Stalagmite, right?
Tide hangs off the ceiling. Right?
Yeah, because it holds on tight. Yeah, so stalagmite?
Yep.
Okay. And it was growing right up out of the ocean. You're watching the land change as you shoot, and you're watching this spire growing as the lava falls onto it. So there's this amazing experience of seeing a landform changing in front of your eyes, and not just a little bit, not just that spire, but the entire cliffside was changing as we watched and hardening into this heavy lava. But also, I think that the one thing I wish I could include in this photo that I simply can't is the violence of the lava hitting the cold water. The steam that you can see there in the photo just swirls up and around and creates these beautiful patterns and shapes and colors as it's reflecting the light of the lava. But the sound of it and the boiling of the water and just the violence of the steam rising off, such an amazing thing to see. And so to me, it wasn't just the photo. There's so much in that photo that I just couldn't convey, try as I might. It's still one of my favorite photos, and yet how do you say that? How do you share that in a photo? I don't know. Maybe the day I figure that out is the day I have arrived as a photographer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's an amazing image. I'm looking at it now. For those people that can't see it, and I think you've explained it pretty well, but it's basically a dark image. It actually looks like you've taken it at night or pre-dawn or after the sunset.
Yes,
and
yes, that's
there's
right.
Just this red glow of the lava falling down and creating the stalagmite. It is. There's steam everywhere. There's different colors. There's blues and purples and the warmer colors. Just an incredible photo. And this has inspired me. I'm coming with you to Hawaii
Yeah.
next time to,
Yeah.
to photograph these.
We have a workshop in October.
Yeah, totally. And we'll put that at
Yeah.
the bottom of this video, the
Okay.
workshop, if there's any spots left. I know it
Yeah,
gets
there are
filled up.
still a few spots left.
Yeah.
Won't be much longer, but there are a few left. So yeah, yeah.
Well, that's an
But you know, I think
inspiration.
the other thing about this photo to me is, I mean, I took several shots. I kept shooting and shooting. This is a long exposure because I wanted to show the way the lava was falling, not just get it in drops, but the motion of it. But I needed to make sure that you could see the spire too. And sometimes it would fall in front and it would take away the spire. And sometimes the steam would come around and hide everything. So shooting over and over, and each photo, you know, if I were to line them up, you can see this changing scene happening. It's really cool. It's just, and I think, you know, again, it's that feeling that I get when I look at the photo, the memories behind it, but also feeling like I was able to capture and share at least a small part of that amazing experience.
Totally.
That's what I love about photography.
And isn't that why we take photos? It's to
Yeah.
create an emotional impact in the
Yeah.
person viewing it, so that they
Yeah.
can remember how they felt when they were at that place.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I want to be able to share the peace and the pleasure of being there.
Create.
Varina, show us another thing that you used to create.
Okay, so now back in, gosh, I don't even know. I was maybe 14. My dad's friend loaned my father a macro lens and a Nikon, an old Nikon camera. And I got to use that macro lens. And that's what made me fall in love with photography back then. And now I have this macro lens. Yeah, so this is actually my favorite lens. I absolutely love it. It took me, gosh, I don't even know. I can't count anymore, but it took a long time for me to have another macro lens. All those years I didn't have one, and it's what made me fall in love with photography. And so the day this arrived, you know, on my doorstep was an awesome day. I almost kicked Jay out of the bed and slept with the lens instead. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But you know, I love the macro lens. I love the fact that I can get in really close to tiny subjects and just show you the amazing details in them. And what's cool about this lens in particular, it's a 180 macro, and it means I can get a little extra working distance. So I don't have to be really, really close to my subject. I can be just a little bit further back and still, you know, get the incredible magnification that, you know, with a 100 millimeter macro, for example, I'd have to get in closer in order to get the same magnification. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, if I'm shooting, yesterday I was photographing frogs, and you don't want to get very close to a frog because it'll take off. So, you know, frogs, bugs, butterflies, all those things, I don't have to get very close. So I love this macro lens. It's my precious.
It is, it's awesome. And I was watching you yesterday, Varina, shooting that frog, and
Yeah.
I think if you got any closer, it would have gone away. So
Yeah.
basically that lens allowed you to capture that frog.
That's
where
right.
You wouldn't have been able to do it with
That's right.
A shorter macro lens.
So what's really nice about it is that I can stay back a little bit. I can use the 180 macro lens plus my crop factor body, and it gives me extra working distance. If I don't want to get too close to my subject, if I need to stay back, I can do that with this combination, and it's perfect.
Awesome, Varina. Actually, give me that. Awesome. So, Varina, thank you once again for coming on the show. I think I'm going to borrow this for a little while and, you know, put it into my camera bag. Yes. Awesome. Well, thanks for inspiring us,
Yeah.
sharing your story, and showing us what you used to create.
Absolutely.
All the show notes will be at the bottom, guys. So if you need any links to see what Varina does, go to visualwilderness.com and you'll find everything over there. Have a great day. Oh man, love Varina. Love the five languages. The uno, dos. Oh, the only language I know is Dos Equis,
Really?
which is a beer like Mexican or yeah.
Oh man, I know like a bit of French. Croissant is a good one. You know, a bit of New Zealand fish and chops. I know a bit of I don't know what else. That's all I got. Man, so uncultured, man.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, it's all good. Yeah, Varina's awesome. Always love watching
And that
Varina.
lava image with the lava dripping down, just love that image.
God, absolutely.
I mean, we tried to
amazing.
get that when we were in Hawaii, and the lava wasn't flowing into the water anymore.
Yeah, it changes all the time. You know, from year to year. Like you just never know. It's just one of those things you got to go back and try and capture or find out when it's actually flowing and just go there and get it because you never know when it won't be. Yeah,
I think
awesome,
it definitely is once in a lifetime image.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely.
And that macro lens, I want that.
Ah, man, if it had nickel on the side, I'd want it too.
180mm macro. I actually used it when we were in Hawaii with Jay and Varina recently.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah,
Loved
it's
it.
a beautiful lens.
I still got to go edit those images.
It's always the way, man. We're too busy creating video shows for you guys to get to our post-processing. But it's all good, mate.
Awesome, guys. Just remember to join us in the lounge if you want to master your photography. And click the link below and leave us comments. This is Brent. Have an awesome day.
Take care, guys. Bye.
To find out more, go to shareinspirecreate.com.